Hello travellers, Shaku here and welcome back to another Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent video. So after this week's maintenance we have a new character where you can use your 3 rubies on the step up banner, and it also comes along with a different pity system than usual. Molrusso is a cleric that is able to deal wind damage and has the ability to heal her allies and apply regen to her team, as well as some things that were adjusted to her kit compared to the JP version of the game. As for stats, they are mostly similar to other clerics in the game, however she has very high speed which could be very useful, but usually it's more preferable to heal towards the end of the turn, so it depends on how you plan to use her in your team. Offensively, Molrusso has a 2-hit single target staff attack, which can be used as a cheap option to help with shield breaking if necessary. Along with this, she also has a 1-hit single target wind skill with a potency of 170. Both of these skills will be replaced when Molrusso reaches higher levels, as she later will have access to a 3-hit single target staff attack. As usual, these kind of skills are better suited for shield breaking. She will also have a 3-hit single target wind skill, which is one of the things that were adjusted in her kit, which is very nice in my opinion, as Molrusso can now be an option for wind shield breaking teams. The rest of Molrusso's skills are healing abilities, so I will go through her single ally heals and then move on to her AoE healing options. Initially, she will have a single ally heal with a potency of 160, pretty standard and nothing too special here. But at later levels, she will have access to a single ally heal with a potency of 230 that can also apply regen at the same time with a potency of 90, which is pretty neat to have a skill that can heal and apply regen, but it's a shame it's for a single ally only. It probably has its uses, but you're probably better off slotting her other options instead. Along with those, she has a single ally heal with a potency of 230 that can also increase the ally's defense and magic defense by 15% for 2 turns. This could be a useful skill for situations where you want to heal and buff your tank at the same time. And as she has high speed, the buff would most likely be applied before the tank gets hit anyway. And now onto her other healing options. At early levels, she will have access to a full front row regen with a potency of 110 and will last for 2 to 5 turns depending on the boost level when using this skill. And then at higher levels, she will have an upgraded version of this skill where the healing potency is 140 instead. In my opinion, if I was to choose, I would definitely slot the Regen Skills and have another healer to do the main healing instead. Moving on to her passives, her 1-star passive allows her to extend any buffs she applies to gain an extra turn, which could be a good thing if you plan to use her single ally heal with the defensive buffs for any reason. And her 3-star passive is another adjustment that was made to her kit where Molrusso and the ally behind will become immune to paralysis. This is pretty nice since you can protect a specific character in your team that you don't want to get paralyzed. Although it doesn't happen very often, it's still a bonus if Molrusso is in your party. Well, is Molrusso worth pulling? In my opinion, if you have just started playing the game or still don't have a decent regen healer, then Molrusso is a good option, as she can now be considered to help you with wind shield breaking teams as well as being a secondary healer. However, there are definitely better options, so personally I would skip Molrusso and wouldn't mind waiting to get her off banner instead. Well, that's it for today, and thank you for watching as always, and let me know in the comments below what you think of Molrusso. If you liked the video, give this video a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel for more Octopath CoTC content. All the best and see you in the next one. Peace!